Hello, everybody. Welcome to my review. This one's for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 7. And this one's titled The Wrong Side of Where You Are Now. Good episode. Extremely well done episode. And as usual, there's little things that I found that were a little bit like, really, why would you do that? Just little common sense things, but none of it really detracted from the episode. Didn't take away or make me feel differently about the overall feel of the episode. We had a week break, week off for Memorial Day, which I hope everybody had a nice. I probably said this already in my last video, but everybody had a nice Memorial Day weekend. This past weekend, hope everybody's been doing well, and equally as important, enjoying Fear the Walking Dead, which might have its little moments, little things here and there, but overall, it's really come into its own as a show. I say that like every video, pretty much, but I stand by that, and I will argue with anybody who wants to say otherwise, because it's really come into its own. Now, this episode, we may have had that week off for Memorial Day, but this picked up right where the previous episode left off, right where episode 6 left off. In pretty much every aspect, pretty much in both past and present, it picked up immediately right after. Present, it picks up with the gunfight ensuing. Past picks up with them starting to restabilize at the stadium. Now, as usual, I'm going to indicate what timeline I'm talking about, if it's past or present. I am going to bounce around a little bit. That's how the episode was, so I tried to cater my review to be sort of linear, following the episode as best I can. I think I have maybe one moment. Yeah, there's one moment that I wrote out of sequence, but I remember it, so I should be able to put it roughly in sequence, but enough rambling. Here we go. So, as you know, if you've seen episode 6, John was just shot, courtesy of our good friend Alicia, who I understand being upset with the Vultures and whatever Naomi did, or whatever you think Naomi did. You're just gonna shoot them. He obviously was, this is who he was looking for. He going to her. He wants to see her. He's been looking for her, and you're gonna take that moment away by attempting to shoot her. And didn't even shoot her. Missed. Hit John instead. Who, as of this point, is still, they're still trying to get him medical help, but so John was shot. He goes into what I guess would be his sort of a, not full-on coma like when Rick was shot, but he was knocked out. Like, he was pretty much out cold. And we start seeing these flashes of the past with him and Naomi. And they're playing Scrabble, they're cooking, they're fishing. they're on a boat, different, normal stuff like that. Okay, still in the present timeline with the gunfight. Morgan helps Naomi with John. They stay with him and try and get him to safety, get him some medicine. And we have our group, Alicia, Strand, Luciana, they're actually starting to win. They're really starting to push the Vultures back. And they succeed. From what I can see, they succeed. And they take out a number of Vultures. Whatever ones they don't take out, flee. And then we see Mel. Mel's trying to get away in an ambulance. As Naomi's trying to get wants to try and get the field kit. He just continues to drive away until Alicia blows up his truck, his ambulance. So he's pretty much done for until she eventually does kill him, put him out of his misery. So we see Mel in a lot of tight spots in this episode. Both when he dies, obviously, that's about as tight as you can get, and in the past at the stadium, he's in some tight spots. So now on to what else? Alicia tries to point a gun at Naomi. Naomi says it's not what you think. Luciana is almost about to shoot Charlie, but she shoots another Vulture instead. Okay, and this part got to me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. All this stuff is going on. People are shooting at other people. John was shot. And what is Elle doing? She's making home movies. Like, come on. Just that is not the time for home movies. That is the time where you break out your big guns in the SWAT truck and start mowing people down. And later, it's not. Sorry, I lied. It's not in this episode. It's in the mid-season finale. I was getting my clips mixed up. Okay, so Al pulls up in the SWAT truck, holds the guns on Alicia until she surrenders. John gets in the truck with Naomi and helps. Morgan gets in the truck with Naomi and helps John in. And Morgan then goes to save Charlie. Okay, still in the present. Naomi says they have to go to the stadium. It's, the only place Mel wouldn't have looked. Not Mel, Ennis. That's what they said, yeah. Ennis would have avoided going there, as well as the other Vultures would have avoided that as well. So there's probably some stuff still there. Okay, here we are with the past at the stadium. Charlie arrives and says she needs her help. We find out it's Mel. Mel's not doing so hot. there's a fight, sort of like it's a power struggle between Mel and Ennis, which it could be a ruse, it could be a complete ploy, but if they're gonna do that, why would Mel have such grave injuries? Why wouldn't they just fake something? Why wouldn't they just fake being hurt and then make a move? So I do tend to think that something did happen, but who knows? The president, Charlie, asks why Morgan saved her. He says because this has to end somehow, sometime. And Morgan tells Naomi just how much John cared and tried to look for her. She says, I tried to help him, protect him, but hurt him instead. Okay, and here's a pretty decent revelation. Charlie mentions to Al that all this is her fault, not Naomi's. And she's probably going to have to own up to that, particularly with Alicia, Luciana, and Strand. Okay, Mel is injured. This is back at the stadium again. He looks like he was in an accident. His cracked rib, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a cracked rib. And they debate and debate and debate and debate and debate as to what to do with Mel. They could just leave him there, in which case he dies. Or they can take him. And in this case, they did the right thing taking him to help him. He's still a person after all, and he might have had a falling out with the group. He might not go back with them. I'm not sure what is going on with him there. But yeah, they're still arguing. Nick said, you shouldn't do this, and Madison points out that Naomi had a gun on her when they first met, and look at how big of an asset she is at this point. So they do take him back. Naomi's trying to help him out, heal him. He gets free and pulls a knife on Naomi, who just so nonchalantly, like badass, just pounds him right where his, right where he hurt his ribs and lungs, and recuffs him. That was a badass moment. Excuse me, sorry. He gives her the spiel. You shouldn't stay here. Blah blah blah. She then goes to Madison and said that they should listen to him, or at least take into consideration what he's saying. And that's where you get the episode title from. But on the wrong side of where you are right now. Where you are now, sorry, not right now. And that's it in terms of that, in terms of the episode title. Nick obviously disagrees with that, so they have a little chat. So Madison sends Mel off with a truck. They put a walkie-talkie in it, Land Rover. Charlie communicates with him. He starts talking, but then he starts coughing. And Nick and Luciana, they go. No. Nick and Luciana. Nick and Alicia. Sorry. Spaced out there for a second. Nick and Alicia go get him. as they're doing that, there's another pressing problem other than that. Innocent is kind of where he's coming with vans full of infected. And we also have Strand, who didn't tell Madison and keeps it from her, saying, go on this specific channel, channel 6, and she can't hear us, basically. Because she did that for him. She went out, she took care of him when he needed it, so he's just trying to give back a little bit. Okay, we have Ennis and crew driving the van full of infected. He arrives in an ice cream truck. It's leaking gas. Playing music. I'm not sure. I don't think he was. But they arrive. Then Nick and Alicia arrive, and they're quickly surrounded. The infected are let loose. Fire is ignited. Gas is ignited, and there we go. And Alicia kills Mel. I think I mentioned that. If not, I apologize. Okay, in the present, the SWAT van rolls into stadium and is quickly surrounded. Apparently, Althea is a chick with layers, which briefly makes me think of Shrek. If anybody's seen the movie Shrek, ogres are like onions; they have layers and layers and layers and layers. So Althea is an onion, basically. And my infected kill of the week is Alicia with her gun muzzle weapon that she's been using. Okay, top 5 moments from this episode are 5. There's the SWAT team rolling up at the end at the stadium. 4, Naomi being a badass and just punching Mel in his wounds to make him drop the knife. 3, Morgan going to convince Al to join the fight, showing that she's not with it. 2, Alicia blowing up the van with Mel in it. And 1, Ennis's plan with the infected in the vans. Alright, and in terms of a score, I'll give this one a 10 out of 10. Really liked it. And that's going to be it for this video. I will see you in my predictions video for episode 8. Wow. Can't believe it's the mid-season finale already, guys. But till then, deuces.